PC super slow. Come on. Sitting here doing nothing. Come on. Do 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 do. All right. Where were we?
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
I like the fucking sarcastic stuff.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah.
The list!
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My
Shit.
pleasure, gentlemen.
Okay, so I have something new. Oh, maybe I don't.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this line.
Coppers, you
I
know.
can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea
Listen here,
who
you
we
cow.
are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem,
Austere
Shakespeare.
composition. Lewis C.
Say,
Hemsworth.
big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
Of
Hayworth.
course, Mr.
Was his
Hayward
head
is an
rough?
impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty.
The
I do.
regulars.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Thanks, pal. Right, so there must be a way to get into that entrance. I can't speak to Lewis.
Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
Okay, boss.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about
No
us
codex.
daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Huh. I like this.
Why's that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You're a simple bird,
One
aren't you?
day, neon signs will cover the whole world. I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book.
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts
right,
now.
Key, how's it going?
Moving forward.
Cluck off, Sonny.
Right, so what do I do? Park until 10. No. The Grand New Year's show tonight in the most colourful club of the most colourful city. My city is on fire. Brand new hit from the Queen of the Night.
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls.
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Right, so there's no way
That
for me.
fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Just multitasking watching Supernatural in your stream. How was the hospital buggy said it last night?
Yeah, fine. All good.
Was that a
I'm still here.
rhetorical question?
Alive. So I can't ask any more questions with that.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Archibald Conway.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what? No way, that's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Oh, shit. Wrong one. Let's have a look. Name Archibald Blackjack Conway. Special species ram. Gender male. Special features big as a mountain. Talk like a poet. Smells like a barn. Okay.
That's good. Have you noticed that it's been 5 years since Red Dead 2 has been released?
You didn't play for the most of those years again. I'm just saying. Okay, the boulder standing guard in front of the entrance to the
Sorry, Lo.
Kaza Club. He probably reports straight to Eben Weasler. No, not to mention he's extremely well. Okay. So wait, how do I get in then?
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new.
Wait, do I show him like the ticket
942
maybe?
Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Of all that's furry. Whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's.
Ibn
I guess he's
Wessler's.
no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Is there anything in infantry I have to take with me maybe? Ah, maybe this.
Molly.
Can I... Oh, let's inspect.
Look,
Oh.
I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even...
Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
I don't know what to do now.
Let's not...
Okay, can I talk to Lewis now?
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name?
Lawrence? Lamar?
Lamar?
No, Liam.
No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary chicken police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
The guy on the
See you
left,
inside?
I have
Marty, has the kind of
something
same
to do
jacket as me.
with
Hanging up with him.
But I'll try to make it
Similar
for the
jacket,
main
isn't
event.
it?
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Do I talk to him now?
Look, Lewis. That bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, 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 no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
L'Archulamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
And that's how you get in.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
Just
No,
mingle.
Marty, not like always. This time is
Have
for
a go.
real.
Okay. So many animals.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What? Oh,
Nothing, I read it somewhere.
fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha, very funny.
I'm gonna go to stream for like an hour today because I am incredibly tired and I don't know why.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
What
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Filmer.
Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap Pulp Fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Now what does my sister want? I swear, if she messaged me, can you come in my room and turn my light off? I'm gonna deck her. I will punch her in the face.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
What did I say? What did I say? She asked me if I was going downstairs. Like, no, I'm streaming. She said, okay, never mind. I said, what's the matter? What do you want? She said, can you come and turn my light off? Right, well, there might be some blood on my hands, so be right back, yeah?
Face with tears of joy.
Things to do for your sister, eh?
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal.
Got it.
We'll be
New
back.
clue. Oh, there he is. Wheeler. Where is he? Where is Wheeler? There he is.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken Police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I
Marty
just
McChicken.
introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
I'm at your service. So,
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Okay, wait, what did the thing say? People... Ah, I didn't... Oh, fuck, I didn't read what he says. Name, Fillmore Low. Species, falcon. Special features, an absolute average, forgettable guy, and my old associate from Irvina? With Olivia. There you go. Herbert Eben Weasler. Rat. Special features, good looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. I already had that one. Olivia Blackwing. Species crow. Special features, unusually tall and slim for a crow. She is quite a mysterious. I don't have anything, so he wants us to get... Oh. Question. Alright, here we go.
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So right now he's tricky and mischievous, mistroversial. Okay. Why didn't you just call the police? You seem very busy man. Maybe I asked what did you do? Well, none of these are gonna sound good.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans.
More personal info.
If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
You're very You're very... Well, it says, Mr. Weasler, thought I've heard you quite the speaker. How are you, Mr. Wheeler,
You're very taciturn, Mr.
Taciturn,
Wessler,
that's a fucking
though
word.
I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But, I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Alright, okay. Sensitive and quick-tempered, okay. Don't you find this message dangerous? Do you speak a lot of your time, spend a lot of time here? were there any similar interests in Natasha's past? Are you a Natasha close?
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Start talking straight, Wheeler. There's no point in wasting each other's time. Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Is everything alright between you and...
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Someone who can't take rejection, maybe?
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
Ooh, that went up, okay. Would you be willing to testify at a station, the mob boss and the pussycat? How did you ever meet? Have there been similar threats in the past?
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
That went down. Okay.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora?
I should go feel it.
Accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
There are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
If you say so.
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend? So Natasha feels like she's a grave danger, yet she's still going out alone?
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. You know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, Please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Question in rank. It's gotta be like a 5. Oh, fucking true detective. Let's go. Final thoughts. The legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit wary, but understand untransitioned. Good luck. What the fuck it says. Important clue. Ivan, where is it? Trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He's obviously knows more than he is willing to tell. Question asked 9, forced accuracy 90. True detective.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that.
I have no doubt about it, you see?
We should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Oh!
My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny. Sonny.
Tripping balls, man.
say. Chloe's still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
Damn, it's a bit long ago.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought...
What did just happen?
More or less
What just happened? Guess
More or
he's
less.
fallen, you never know.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, and then another 3 knocks.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw
Grinning,
her.
squinting face.
She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone.
I like the dark shadows in the eyes like this.
Her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading.
Could just
some
talk with your
cheap
eyes like-
romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
I love that in movies. So they have the head of the cat with the body of the human, but then they keep the tail. Very nice. Very nice.
Floor laughing.
What was that like back there then?
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
Shaken, not
In a
stirred.
glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes.
You're into wild stuff, Sean Lowe.
You're into weird stuff,
Saves us a
Sean?
lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
Oh, I can say stuff
am I
about you
here?
too, buddy. Don't you fucking worry.
Meant to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Well, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Your personal info. Okay, let's have a look. The fuck is this? Good old Fillmore must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed to be nervous, but it must be something really significant. Fucking hell, I'm fucking stuttering. Fucking hell. Eben is trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the to threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Okay, have I got 4 new people? Oh, it's just the information stuff there. And here we go. Natasha Katskanov, species cat. Special features. She's remarkable. She has remarkable green eyes, and she's definitely in the trouble. So am I. Natasha is a mysterious woman indeed, and seems dangerous too. But she is undoubtedly in serious trouble. The question is she the source of the problem, or is it something else?
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Oozes danger.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
The place is very elegant. and so is your room. This picture on the wall is quite daring. I'll go for this one.
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh.
Suspiciously nice things. Just like you.
Do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
What can you tell me about Eben Wessler? Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated.
I mean...
Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one
like somebody could be a big fan of a celebrity and he or she meets their favorite celebrity.
I see.
And their celebrities like rejects them or be nasty to them, and they just go switch. Right, that's it. I'm gonna, or I'm gonna stalk you, do this, do that, do this, and make your life hell because you rejected me and all that stuff. It happened to one of it happened to a singer. I can't remember her name, but she got stalked by a fan in the concert and she rejected the fan and went to a different concert. He was there and he took a gun and he shot on a stage. I can't remember the fucking singer's name though. Just because he couldn't take the rejection of the celebrity. This whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? Why Deborah? Yikes. She's a nice girl, but why wouldn't you come to me? Do you have any material evidence according to the threats?
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
Concerning, sorry, not
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Eben Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
I see.
True.
So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
That does sound
I'm Obi-Wan.
ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
I suggest you lie low. No one's ever seen the culprit, not even a shadow. Could threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? What about Fillmore? Is he here because of you?
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't...
Oh shit, I pressed circle, fuck. I'm getting fine.
How many fools
Didn't mean
like
to.
me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well...
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
You played me from the start, didn't you? What exactly do you know of... what exactly do you want from me?
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes?
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
How did I do? 3 stars? I thought I did pretty well. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. The threats are... Sorry, I'm extremely fucking tired. The threats are rather... Threats, or rather, the threatening word in messages sent to Natasha is simply whore. It is brief, but says a lot, regardless.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
New clue, huh? Should give me a key as well. Natasha is afraid, and her fear is genuine, but she isn't telling me everything. Regardless, I don't like it. The threat over. Yes, you know what? Natasha has invited me to her weekend house to show me something. In any other situation, I would be glad about it, but in this case, I'm worried.
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Stavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
Do you feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
Oh, I'm good. There's a fox as a king.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves. And whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
So I am very sleepy. I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm falling asleep. Sorry, I just didn't have enough sleep today, and I did have a kit, but I don't know. Really sleepy. Not 100%. So I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I might stream tomorrow, see how I feel. But if I do, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 8 PM. Hope you liked it. Leave a like and subscribe. And ta-da! Yep, I'm so tired.